Step one, you gotta have a good slur, right?
Yes, we do.
You gotta have a catchy derogatory term to describe these people, so we're gonna invent one.
You gotta have a good slur. Hello YouTube, hello. The gym that doesn't want you there, Planet Fitness. I have only ever heard of Planet Fitness. Pretty sure we have like an equivalent of Planet Fitness over here in Europe, but I forgot its name. I really do. I never really went to a gym because, you know, I'm socially anxious. I don't like going outside, especially with people being there. Oh well, let's watch. The real culprits of gym-timidation. Planet Fitness. Gym-timidation? The hell? You know, I heard one thing about Planet Fitness is that they kicked people out for like groaning while working out because it intimidated people. How much do you lift? 5 cats.
My wife the other day, and one of her errands was to go into this new gym in town and get a membership because they had like tanning beds or massage beds or something that she wanted to use. And we went in, and immediately nothing made any sense whatsoever, and I rapidly became convinced that they were up to something. And I'm gonna figure out what it is. Today we're talking about Planet Fitness, okay? We all know what Planet Fitness is. We've all seen the memes on the internet. I'm not gonna waste time with the big intro. We're gonna get the ad out of the way, and then I'm gonna be unhinged the entire time.
Let's
get to
go!
the ad.
Let's go! Oh, I'm covering the kid. Here's a Ninja Turtle.
Delete me.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I know.
You had to go to school and pay for my school.
Oh, if I say delete me, if you say delete me, I'll pay for your school.
Yep.
All right.
Right.
Sounds good. Good job.
Man!
Finally.
Yay!
All right, you guys know the deal. Delete me. Online subscription model. You give them money every month. They turn around and make sure that data brokers on the internet aren't selling your personal information. What does this actually do in practice? It gets rid of your personal info, isn't just floating around the internet for anybody to be able to buy.
I can recommend it. I should ask Delete Me to sponsor me. I'm using Delete Me. I've been using it for over a year. Maybe I should hit them up.
For a couple of bucks. Okay, I know what you're thinking because I thought the same thing. I don't want to give Delete Me all my personal information either. I'm trying to get my personal information off the internet. Why would I give it to an internet company? You don't really have to give them your personal information. It's honestly kind of creepy. I gave them my name and my email address, and that was it. They came back to me a couple of days later and was like, is this your address or one of your previous addresses? It was. Is this your mom's full name? Uh-huh. Is that your dad's full name? Uh-huh. Are you related to this person? Did you go to this high school? They knew everything about me and knew exactly who I was just by me
Jesus Christ.
giving them my name and my email. All I had to do was answer a couple of yes or no questions as to whether or not that was in fact me, which it was, at which point they're like, cool, go ahead, pay for our subscription service. We'll go to all the data brokers where we found this information and force them to delete it. And as long as you keep being a paying member, they will continue to monitor all of these data brokers for your personal information. And if these data brokers do acquire it again, they will force them to delete it again. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it. I've been using them since before they were paying me to talk about them, and I'm gonna keep using them after they quit paying me to talk about them. If you want to give it a try, I'll have a link and a discount code down below. Let's get back to the video. All right, so here's what happened. I took my wife into Planet Fitness. We walk in immediately. I'm drawn to the fact that everything's hideous. It's Barney purple. It literally looks like the engineer from the McDonald's play place.
Bro, I like purple, but this is a bad purple. Like, look at it. Ugh, I don't want my... Ugh. Bro, it looks like the Grimace shade.
Everything's hideous. It's Barney purple. It literally looks like the engineer from the McDonald's play place made a gym. So immediately in my head, I'm like, why on earth would you do this? And I'm like, oh, they probably bought it because nobody else was buying the Barney purple gym equipment. They probably got a really good deal on it at a steep discount, and that's why the membership's so cheap.
Why would you ever wanna make your gym this ugly purple, bro?
That makes sense. Okay, moving on. Then I see like the 6-foot-tall poster on the wall of all the rules for the gym.
Oh my god. No dropping weights. No grunting. There it is. No deadlifts. I'm not even sure entirely what a deadlift is, to be honest. No powerlifting. No string tank top. Huh? No work boots. Okay, that one's fair. Gym bags on the floor. I mean... I guess leave them in the locker, but like, what if you want to grab a drink? What's a deadlift? Why no boots? No work boots! Because they're for the outside. They're like, right? When you want to like bow over shoulder, is that bad? Or is that good? Is that dangerous? Deadlifting is when zombies pump iron at the gym. What? Could be dangerous. Deadlifts are one of the... on the big 3 lifts. Okay, if it's one of the 3 big lifts, why is it no jeans, no sandals, no cell phones? Okay, that one's ridiculous. What the f? That one's ridiculous. Personal gym equipment. I mean, what kind of personal gym equipment could you take to a gym anyway? What? Why would you take personal gym equipment to a gym? No sandals? I mean, why would you want to work out in sandals? I mean, I guess if someone wants to, but like, having that as a rule is so weird. Over there, Planet Fitness is going through great lengths to provide its members with a friendly space to work out. We call it the judgment-free zone. With that in mind, we ask that you respect your fellow members by following these policies. Cell phones might mean recording without consent, and they could have written recording without consent. What if I'm a mother and my children are at school, and if anything happens, I gotta pick them up? That's so dumb.
Like, some of them are, like, fine, like, you know, no grunting, which, you know, a little bit of grunting, fine. But if you're, like, screaming, obviously being annoying, I can see where that's an issue. No dropping the weights. Again, you drop
That's
up a little bit
alright.
of weight, not a big deal. You drop 600 pounds that you can barely lift. Yeah, you're being a dickhead. Like, I get that, but the rules get progressively more insane. Like, no bringing personal gym equipment. Like, I can't bring a jump rope to the gym. What are we talking about? No.
Oh, jump ropes, yeah. Yeah, that's stupid.
Powerlifting. Again, A, what's the definition of powerlifting to these people? Because if you're not grunting and you're not dropping the weight, what's the issue with moving a lot of weight? Don't really understand. No 1 gallon.
Well, just like, no powerlifting, no deadlifting, and are you allowed to even lift?
Jugs of water. What?
Wait,
A
what?
lot of weight. Don't really understand. No 1 gallon jugs of water.
Well, that one was not on the board, but I believe him.
What? Why do you care what I'm carrying water around in?
You'd keep your mouth shut if you knew it was good for you, buddy.
Was it on there? Did I not read it? It was? Am I blind? Oh, I literally did not see it. Gallon jugs and oh, what the?
At this point, I become convinced that this is just an ugly gym that's being run by somebody that runs an HOA as well. It's just somebody that's micromanaging out of everybody else on the planet for no reason. And then the kicker, no tank tops. Obviously, I'm out. I'm not going to a gym that doesn't support the Second Amendment, but you know, whatever. This isn't for me. My wife wants to go here. I don't have to go here. It's fine. She can get the membership to use the tanning bed. Whatever. So after the tour, she goes, she fills out the paperwork. She, you know, checks the little box yes to agree to the contract. And then she hands the paperwork back to the clerk, and the clerk is like, okay, now we just need a blank check. And I'm like, I'm going to pay with a credit card instead. And then you can just keep the credit card on file. Like, I don't know, every other
Oh, they want cash.
business on the planet. At which point the clerk informs me, we don't take credit cards. We have to have a blank check. It's the only way we'll accept your membership. That's our policy.
Wait, a blank check. Wait, it's like literally like those check papers, right? What? Who does that? No credit card, no cash, just check.
What year is it?
Okay, immediately, I know what the issue is. I know why this policy exists because I'm part owner of Pepperbox TV, which is a subscription-based streaming service. This is also a subscription-based business, and one of the biggest loss of subscriptions is when people like lose their credit card or debit card and then they forget to resubscribe to your service, and that's how you lose a bunch of subscriptions. They're trying to avoid that by getting direct access to your bank account because at the bottom of every check is your routing number and your checking account number. Okay, that makes
Yeah, right, I'm gonna give them that,
makes sense. Pretty smart. The reason I don't do it and most other subscription services don't do it is because it's kind of a big ask from the customer to be like, hey, just give me all your banking information with direct access to your bank account and
for a gym membership.
I'll be responsible with it, which is an even bigger ask when you're running a gym where everything is Barney purple.
Bro, what the you mean, dog?
So obviously, I don't want to give them direct access to my bank account, but I want to be able to get this gym membership for my wife, so I offer a compromise, which is like, hey, I'm not going to give you access to my bank account, but I will pay for the entire 1-year membership up front right now, and we can just be done with it. Just take the cash. That's what you're after, right? Businesses are trying to make money, and the clerk is like, no, we have to have a blank check.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
To be fair, he's just working there, okay? He's just following his job. It's not the clerk's fault, okay? Let's not hate on the clerk. Let's hate on Planet Fitness.
Something ain't right.
Okay, red alarms all over my head like you have to have my banking information. Why? Okay, this entire time I was under the impression you guys were trying to get money, but apparently you're not trying to get money because I'm offering you money and you're saying, no, we won't accept that. We'll only accept your banking information. So you're not trying to get money. You're trying to get my personal banking information, which sounds like a scam. I've got to figure out what's going on.
Hold.
Okay, so we leave, we go home, I start looking into it, nothing makes any sense. I knew Planet Fitness was big, but they are massive. They're way bigger than I would have ever thought. This company is valued at $7 billion, and they made $1.3 billion last year. Okay, but that's not the issue in that of itself. It's a big company. Yeah, like whatever, that's fine. But here's the kicker. They only have 2,722 locations, which is a lot, but it's not a lot when you realize they have 21 million members. That's more than 7,500 members per location. That shouldn't be.
And all of these people are giving them checks? Are they stupid? All these people are giving Planet Fitness checks. Bruh.
Possible.
Doesn't add up.
Okay, this is a 20,000 square foot facility, which has a maximum capacity of 200. And maximum capacity isn't defined by this is how many people can be working out in the gym at one time efficiently. No, maximum capacity is determined by the fire marshal with like how many can we fit in this room without people dying in a fire trying to rush out. So at 7,500 members, if 1% of your members show up at any given time, which seems pretty likely, you're telling me that every piece of equipment in the gym would be taken up. And if 3 to 5% show up, there'd be so many people crammed in this gym that it would create a fire hazard. And somehow you're just operating away. And when I was in there in person, there was like 4 people there.
Huh. Something isn't adding up.
What is going on? So I start scouring the internet like I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. Obviously, whatever they're doing is genius because they're making $1 billion a year on gym memberships that seemingly nobody's using, and then it don't.
I mean, they probably offer like some cheap member. Oopsie. What did I do? Oh, I just refreshed. That's great. They probably offer some cheap membership at the start of the year because that's when all the new year resolution people come in, and then they just have you in there for as long as it is, and then they forgot to cancel their memberships. Other way, where were we?
Like I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. Obviously, whatever they're doing is genius because they're making $1 billion a year on gym memberships that seemingly nobody's using, and then it dawns on me, oh, they sell gym memberships but don't actually want you to use the gym. It's genius. Right. It defies all business 101 logic, but in this one particular instance, it's absolutely genius, right? Business 101, give the customer what they want. Every other gym on the planet has been built with, I'm building a gym, I'm gonna build a gym for people that go to the gym so they give me money. Planet Fitness didn't say that. Planet Fitness said, I'm gonna build a gym and find people to pay for it and then convince them not to use it.
I mean, whatever, as long as it pays out, am I right?
Because when you zoom out, what is a gym selling? A gym isn't selling an experience. A gym isn't selling a good time. Nobody goes to the gym.
They're selling a place where you can work out.
Gym because they like going to the gym because it's fun.
Wrong.
Buh, I know the comments are going to disagree, but ultimately, nobody starts working out because they're like, I just really want to pick something heavy up and put it down. No, you work out because you want to be in shape and fit and look good, and that is something that pretty much everybody wants to do. Buh, that's not true. Some people enjoy being in a bigger body. Buh, shut the f up. That is not true.
Shut up, man.
I know it's not true because every pop star in the past decade that made their entire career on being big, but they're still hot and sexy, the millisecond Ozempic, aka the vaccine for being fat, came out, they all got on it, lost 100 pounds, and now their Instagram is full of nothing but them working out at the gym 24/7. That's a lie.
Did that go the way you thought it was gonna go? Nope.
And whoever runs Planet Fitness correctly saw this because they went, oh, our niche isn't meatheads that are in the gym all the time that are jacked and really big and strong. Our niche is every.
Is that how you pronounce it? I thought it's pronounced niche. Google Translate. Niche.
Niche.
Yeah, it's niche. He's just weird, I guess. Maybe it's like a specific accent. I don't know.
Everybody. But that 1% of the population that's already, you know, yoked up meatheads that are lifting in the gym all the time, they're already having their needs met by other gyms. So rather than opening up a gym and trying to compete for that 1%, what if we just opened up a gym and tried to take the other 99%? It's brilliant. Which raises the question, how do you market to these people? Because there's obviously a reason these people aren't going to the gym. We got to figure out Instagram ads. What that reason is, and the biggest reason is They're intimidated or they don't know what to do. They've never worked out in their life. They walk into a gym, they see a bunch of big, tattooed, strong guys lifting up heavy.
Yeah, that's about what I imagine when I think about going to the gym.
Weights, banging shit around, being loud. They get intimidated. They think this isn't the place for me. If I try to do what they're doing, I'm gonna look weak. I'm gonna look stupid. They're gonna have negative thoughts about me. Everybody's gonna be judging me, which is 99% of the time ridiculous. People
That's exactly what I think.
at the gym will absolutely help you. The biggest, strongest dude in that gym is probably the nicest guy on the planet, but it's not the vibe they give off, so a lot of people get intimidated. And that is absolutely true. I've been coaching jujitsu for years and years, and I can't tell you the amount of people that tell me, I really want to try jujitsu, but I need to get in shape first.
Except the gym bros are the nicest guys ever. Oh, I wouldn't know if I don't go to the gym, but I should. Gym bros are actual bros. Aw. Well, that's nice.
The people that think they need to get in shape before they go to the gym is insane. It's counterintuitive. Like, you go to
Yeah. They took my credit card just fine. The only thing that is scummy is the 150 hidden subscription fee. What the
to the gym to get in shape. You don't have to get in shape to go to the gym, but that's what people think.
Spare me.
So
legit though, it's kind of a oh, what's the word? We call it Teufelskreis in German. Does it have an English equivalent? Teufelskreis. Vicious circle. I guess. A vicious circle. Man, I love German words. Teufelskreis, Schadenfreude, Krankenwagen.
Planet Fitness is like, okay, the big scary gym dudes are scaring off all the normal people. What do we do about that? I know. We'll discriminate against the big scary meatheads. Okay, how do you discriminate against a group of people? Step one, you gotta have a good slur, right?
Yes, we do.
You gotta have a catchy derogatory term to describe these people, so we're gonna invent one.
You gotta have a good slur.
What are these meathead guys? Well, they're hunks, but also they're lame because they're scaring everybody. We're gonna call them lunks, and then we're gonna get the Lunk alarm, which is a big red siren that'll go off in the gym if anybody's being a douchebag or
what the f
lifting heavy weight, and that'll discriminate against these guys so they don't want to work out there.
What? That's what the f
They're hunks, but also they're lame because they're scaring everybody. We're gonna call them lunks, and then we're gonna get the Lunk alarm, which is a
Lunk N slang. One who grunts, drops weights, or judges. Ricky is slamming his weights, wearing a bodybuilding tank top and drinking out of a gallon water jug. What a lunk! Lunk alarm. That's so weird, man. What the f? Some of them aren't made properly and go off from barely any noise. They go off on their own? That alarm was super sensitive. Someone could drop their water jug and it would go off. Ugh, no wonder no one goes to Planet Fitness. What the f?
big red siren that'll go off in the gym if anybody's being a douchebag or lifting heavy weight, and that'll discriminate against these guys so they don't want to work out there.
You're right, that's a lot less annoying than grunting.
Then we're going to run this gym like it's an HOA. We're going to have a little bit of redlining, if you will. We're going to institute a bunch of policies that directly target these people to let them know they're not welcome. What are they doing? They're walking around drinking water out of a gallon jug. No gallon jugs. They're wearing tank tops showing off.
What? Gallon jug? What's the issue with a gallon jug? Gallon jug. Like, I don't even know what to expect under a gallon jug. It's like those big milk on OJ ones. How much liter is a gallon? 3.7 liters? What the f? That's so much. Why would you want to carry that much water around with you? Too much water, IGN. When you sweat a lot, you need a lot of water. Yeah, I know, but 4 liters? Okay, American people. Like, leave a comment, okay? Leave a comment. I'm pretty sure in America you can buy milk and orange juice in, like, gallon jugs. Why? Does it just, like, spill with that amount? Why would you want a gallon of milk? It's just gonna spill. Why not? Because yummy. You know what's the most common size here for milk? 1 liter. Families? You know what? With families, I guess that makes sense. It's meant for families. Then why isn't the most common one? spilling. Never had an issue with spilling gallon jugs you mean spoiling? Yeah, I'm not saying spilling. I'm spoiling for to spoil. Did I say spill? Just a liter. You all hate dairy? No, it just doesn't go as bad then. You said spill. I meant spoil, not spill. I meant spoil. Like especially with fresh orange juice. Does fresh orange juice come in gallon jugs? Bro, that goes bad so quickly. I mean, I get 20 liters at the start of the month and drink it on that month. Jesus. Either way. What do you call this? Tangent out of the way. Let's get back to the video.
How big their arms are? No tank tops. What are they doing? They're dropping weights, they're lifting heavy things, they're grunting, they're being loud because they're actually working out. Not allowed.
Believe it or not, jail.
And then they had a diabolical stroke of genius and they're like, you know what? We're just gonna get rid of free weights altogether. Planet Fitness is just gonna have cardio machines and then weight machines with cables. No free weights whatsoever. And then we're gonna paint everything Barney purple. That way, if any meathead does try to go into
Grandma!
Planet Fitness and wants to film their Instagram where they're flexing in the mirror or whatever, it's gonna get ruined by this Barney purple equipment, and then everybody's gonna know that they're working out at Planet Fitness, which is gonna have a negative stigma in the meathead community anyways.
Lamau. He asked me, how did you get so big? So I told him I train at Planet Fitness, and he's just laughing at him.
Your refrigerators in Europe can't handle the milk. Smile.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. What the f? Of course they can. SMH. We just don't want to!
Which is gonna further keep these people out. Then we're gonna blast our marketing out as no gym intimidation at Planet Fitness, and a bunch of people are gonna flock to it.
No lunks. Just $10 a month. Shouldn't that just kind of be the standard? Pretty sure that's what the gym in Berlin charged, like $10 a month. Are they like advertising $10 as being super cheap? Shit, how much is an American gym membership on average? Is Planet Fitness actually cheap?
Exactly what happened, and that's why they have 20 million members. It's literally an entire business model built on discrimination, and to be honest with you, I think it's kind of funny.
Damn, minus 25 a month? Which is like 15. That's pretty cheap in the US.
This is our stretching area.
I lift things up.
So not only does this discrimination tactic get them a ton of new subscriptions, it also saves them a ton of money, because you know who ruins and breaks all the gym equipment? The big meatheads that are in there trying to break their new record, lifting more weight than they actually should be, dropping shit and ruining equipment. And guess who's not at that gym dropping and ruining equipment? All the meatheads. So now they have a longer life on all of their equipment, so they're actually making more money per member. Okay, but I know what you're thinking. Anybody could become a meathead. All you gotta do is go to the gym, put in hard work for a sustained period of time, and then eventually you're gonna be a jacked gym person too. Their own members are gonna be turning into meatheads, which ruins the entire strategy. Unless we guarantee that nobody becomes a meathead or nobody keeps lifting at the gym for a sustained period of time. And how are we gonna do that? We're gonna give away free pizza.
What? Donuts too? They don't anymore? Well, good! Are you for real? That's evil. Anime evil genius level intelligence right there. Bro, that's evil!
Pounds of the scales in the women's locker room before you go home. Yes, sir.
Yes, the gym for a period of time was known for giving out free pizza to its members. I think they quit doing it during COVID, but the entire strategy is just diabolical. Like, I get a new person coming in here, they're trying to lose weight, they're trying to be in shape, they do a hard workout, they feel like they've accomplished something, and then they walk by freshly baked pizza and they're like,
and they think, oh yeah, I deserve this, I worked out today, let's grab a slice. Or 5.
You know what? I did work hard. I'm gonna go ahead and have a slice. And then they just undo all the hard work they did, so they never gain any progress, ensuring that A,
that's so crazy,
they never become a jacked gym person, or B, they don't see any progress over the course of months and months, and they get discouraged and they quit, which is the
that's crazy
ultimate goal, because the only way you make gym equipment last longer than banning the meatheads is by banning everybody. If the gym equipment never gets used, it can't get worn out.
True.
Science.
Get on the scale, son.
Train us after Pizza Monday.
Get off the scale.
So that's our product. That's what Planet Fitness is. Planet Fitness is a gym specifically designed for people that don't go to the gym. Okay, that's fine. It's obviously making a lot of money, but this doesn't answer the question, why the f do you need my banking information?
Right.
Well, because you know who cancels their gym memberships? People that don't go to the gym that are paying a gym membership.
We're fat and we're broke.
So now we get to the root of the problem. How do you keep somebody subscribed and paying for a service that they're probably not actually using? Well, you make it super cheap and hope they forget about it. And that's why Planet Fitness is...
That's generally an issue with subscriptions that are cheap. Chat, check your PayPal account. YouTube, check your PayPal account now. I don't know how long it's been there, but PayPal has a section that's called subscriptions, and you can just cancel all of them right there and then, so it cancels the payment agreement. Cancel your unneeded subscription, chat. You will save so much money. PSA over.
Like the cheapest gym out there. It's $15 a month, or if you want their extra fancy card, it's $25 a month, their black card that allows you to have like access to the tanning beds and the massage beds and a bunch of other stuff. And then you can also go to any Planet Fitness in the country, and you're allowed to bring a friend with you every time you go for free. Hey, that's the plan. Super cheap. They forget they have a gym membership. They keep paying us. They don't come in. They don't use our equipment. Everything goes great. Next.
Chat, what do you mean it's a Kitsu subscription? No! No! No!
Problem, if they forget they even have a gym membership, when that 1-year contract elapses, they're obviously not going to renew it because they forgot they had it. Now we bought ourselves 12 months, but what are we going to do in 12 months when we lose all of our members? Well, we're going to write it into the contract when they first come in and start their gym membership that unless they cancel, it's automatically going to renew.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you...
I mean, that's any subscription nowadays, more or less.
So now the only way these customers are going to stop paying Planet Fitness is if they actually cancel their membership, which raises a question.
Isn't it that you have to go there in person to cancel it too? But I kind of like zoned out over the last minute, so I don't know if he just said that. I'm sorry, I kind of like my head just zoned. Did he just say that? I don't know. We're getting to it? Okay, then it wasn't me that zoned out. I was listening. Okay. We didn't just mention it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I got distracted by the subscription talk. I had to move my membership to a gym in my city after I moved, so I could cancel it. Oh my god, man.
What if they cancel because they still might, because again, they're probably statistically not using this service.
Canceling member.
And this is where their business model goes from genius to diabolical. In order to have them not cancel their membership, we're going to make it as painful and monotonous as humanly possible. Step one, all of our memberships are going to have an annual membership fee that's going to be $49 a year, and then you pay the monthly membership on top of that.
That's so
Kind of like a credit card, which is probably why they call their premium membership the black card, because
what? That is actually so. What the?
Because they're just ripping off Amex's business strategy. You know, because they charge an annual fee for their credit card, and then the fanciest Amex that you can have is the Amex Black Card. Now, obviously, charging $50 up front and then charging the first month's fee is going to make it hard to get new members. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it so it's only $1 when you come in to create your membership, but then every year after that, it's $49 billed immediately. Okay, and I know what you're thinking. Why would this make people more likely to keep their membership if they're going to start getting billed even more money? Well,
please tell me they don't do the Adobe thing. Please tell me they don't have like a cancellation fee. I moved and there was no gym in the county. They wouldn't let me cancel. What the?
Well, it's because it's billed automatically, and remember, you've probably forgotten that you have this gym membership until you see a bigger charge on your card randomly for $50, and then you look into it and you're like, I still have that gym membership. I need to go in and cancel that. So you call in, at which point they will inform you, oh, well, because you've had a membership, even if it's just 1 day so far this year, we're still charging you the annual fee for the membership. So we're not.
Okay, oops. But that's, again, classic subscription thing. If you subscribe somewhere, and it's an annual subscription thing, you subscribe for the entire year. I feel like that's any subscription service. Not a fan, not justifying, just saying that's just how they are.
Not giving you back your $49, but you can still cancel your membership. However, because that membership 12-year contract automatically renewed, it's also a $58 buyout fee. Now,
there it is. There it is.
It is damn near as expensive to cancel your membership as it is to just keep it. So most people are going to be like, just keep it and I'll remember in 12 months to cancel it then at the right time. You never will.
You never will.
got time for that.
Now, the other option is you're somebody like me, you kind of have an attitude problem, and when somebody screws you over, you just don't ever want to work with them again. Like, fine, I'll front the money, I'll pay it. I don't ever want to work with you ever again.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
That's fine. So you call in and try to cancel your membership. You're willing to pay all these fees to leave, and then you're informed you're not allowed to cancel your membership over the phone.
There it is.
You have to come into the gym to do it. But it can't.
That's so diabolical. Is that legal? Is that legal, by the way? Membership cancellation fee should be illegal? That should be illegal. I don't think that one's illegal, though.
It can't just be any Planet Fitness. It has to be the Planet Fitness where you originally started your membership, which raises the question, what the
also stupid.
What do I do if I move to a different part of the country?
Legit.
I have to catch a flight back to the previous location that I lived to cancel this membership?
Ridiculous.
No. That would be outrageous. They have a remote option, and that remote option is to send them a certified letter requesting your cancellation.
I hate that. Oh my god, that's so primitive!
Not send a letter, send a certified letter.
A certified letter? The f*** is a certified letter? U.S. Postal Service, USPS service, that provides a sender with a mailing receipt, online tracking, confirmation of delivery, requiring a reception signature. It is used for important legal or sensitive documents to create a verifiable paper trail with an optional return receipt for a copy of the signature. Okay, so just like secured thing, we have that too. That doesn't seem like that bad. Einschreiben, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Is that expensive in the US? It's pretty normal here. The fact that it has to be certified though is a little crazy. Is it like hard to get one? Like, is it hard to get a certified letter? A bit pricey? I mean, shit, I'll be so for real. When I had to cancel a bunch of because Germany is primitive, I had to send in letters too, and I would automatically do this, like a certified letter or whatever you want to call this. Because it's secure, you have tracking, and there has to be a confirmation that they got the letter delivered. Not hard, just a little annoying. It's super easy here. Like, it's not any different. You just go, like, you write your letter, you go to the post office, and you say, I want to send it in this way. I don't know how much different it is in the US, but it's super simple in Germany. And legal stuff, yes, not in gym memberships. I do it for the gym membership nonetheless. Again, different countries, different ways, right? But like, this is like super common in Germany anyway.
For those of you that don't know what that means, you can't just grab a letter, put a stamp on it, put it in your mailbox, and lift the little flag up. No.
You can't send letters from your own mailbox in America? What? No wonder you guys don't like certified letters. You can't? No one apart from yourself has access to your mailbox here. You can't do that? No, that's... My European mind cannot comprehend this idea. Damn.
No. You gotta take your happy all the way to the post office, and then they have to pay extra postage to have it be a certified letter to make sure they get it.
Oh, you're serious.
Remember...
I think like stamps still, like proper like old school stamps still exist in Europe, in Germany anyway, and you can still like throw it into a letterbox yourself anyway, but I don't think anyone really does that anymore. Like, I go to the I used to go to the post office when I needed to send some letters, mostly because I sent them a certified letter because that's the norm and more secure. I wouldn't send a letter otherwise. That's crazy.
This is all by design. Make it as painful and monotonous as possible so they don't cancel their membership, so they just go, I guess I'm just paying them $15 a month for the rest of forever because this is frustrating as shit. But
we still do this in the UK? Actually, damn. The US Postal Service literally has their own special forces team. That's how serious the US is about mail. Damn.
That's not even the worst part. The worst part is, remember who their niche target audience is at the end of the day. I'm not saying everybody at Planet Fitness is like this, but a significant
It's the lazy people.
Significant portion are because this is who they cater to. A significant portion of the people that go to Planet Fitness experience extreme social anxiety. Remember,
Oh, okay, yeah. Also
they're
that.
marketing to people that are so self-conscious and so socially anxious that they can't fathom lifting weights in a room where somebody big and strong is also lifting weights because they're fearing that they're gonna get judged.
Like Kitsu legit.
And that's gonna make them feel bad. And now the only way to cancel this membership is to go in person and be confrontational with a person, which is something they're not likely to do. Again, making it extremely unlikely that somebody's gonna cancel their membership.
Oh, hello. We can send a package from our mailbox in France. We will fill out the shipping from online and our postal service sends a delivery notice indicating when they come to collect the package. We can do that in Germany too. That's a possibility in Germany. But the DHL in Germany, 99% of the time, they never came to deliver anything. Even when I did have that option ticked for, like, I did, like, do it earlier, right? Like, I arranged it a week earlier to say, please pick this up. They never did. The guy didn't come to pick it up. They said, we couldn't reach you today. We tried the next day. They didn't try the next day. F the DHL.
Outside bad. The son's scary. He's not my friend. He wants to hurt me. He wants to save her.
And this finally answers my original question. Why the do you need my banking information? Put yourself in their average customer's shoes. You have extreme social anxiety. You do not like confrontation with other people, especially in person. You do not want people having negative thoughts towards you. You loathe that feeling. And now you're stuck in a situation where you can either pay them $15 or $25 a month or put yourself through that. Or there is a third option.
Oh?
You could just cancel the debit card or credit card or report it stolen, then they won't have your info anymore, and then they can't bill you, membership terminated, and that's why they want your bank account information, so you can't even do that.
I was gonna say big brain and then never mind. Bro, I was like, oh, big brain! Oh. Oh. That's funny, my experience with the DHL in America has been excellent. Bro, DHL... It depends on where you are in Germany and Berlin, for that matter, I guess. But my experience most of the time with the DHL, wherever I lived, barely. The only one reliable was Amazon. And Amazon's not a postal service, that's a warehouse. The only one reliable was Amazon. Ugh.
Now you are forced into one of two options. Option A, you jump through all their bullshit hoops that they've manufactured to make sure are as difficult and monotonous as possible, and then finally cancel your membership. Or B, you go and call your bank and tell them, quit giving my money to Planet Fitness, at which point Planet Fitness can legally still charge you internally and then send it off to collections on their behalf. This issue became so bad that the FTC finally stepped in. They tried to pass a law that's still pending, basically saying, gyms can't do this. So Planet Fitness has since added an option where you are allowed to cancel your membership online. Obviously, they've made it as difficult as humanly possible to.
Isn't that also illegal? It needs to be easy to cancel something. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Find so difficult, in fact, that if you YouTube how to cancel your Planet Fitness membership, there's multiple videos with tens of thousands of views. And when you read the comments, a lot of them say,
only in the EU? Damn it. Rip Americans.
This still doesn't work. I've been trying to cancel my Planet Fitness membership for over a year. One of the top comments even said they had to get a lawyer to send a cease and desist to get Planet Fitness to stop billing their account, and they still haven't done it, and he's planning on taking them to court and suing them.
Do it! Live the American dream!
Hell yes.
And then, from what I'm able to gather online, apparently, because it's a franchise and different owners own different Planet Fitnesses, they can institute their own policy where even if you do cancel online, they still make you come in and cancel in person.
What the f?
Meaning, what the f is the point? So yeah, that's the entire business model. Basically, we'll make a gym that functions like an HOA so we can filter out all the people that we don't want. Then, once we get all the people we do want that aren't confrontational, we'll make it as difficult as possible for them to ever leave.
Because here at Globo Gym, we're better than you. And we know it.
And that's why they can have 7,500 members per location, which originally didn't make sense, but it makes sense now. It's just a diabolical money printing machine. It was such a good idea. Create a place for non-gym people to go work out at the gym and become gym people where they didn't have to fear getting judged, which you don't have to fear that at 99% of gyms anyways, but people feel that way. So they catered to those people. They wanted to get more people healthy and in the gym, and it's just the worst execution and follow through you could possibly imagine. So needless to say, I will not be giving my banking information to Planet Fitness. Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch, maybe drink some Echelon. All that's over at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out. Okay, I was not anticipating doing a hit piece video. I don't enjoy doing these. It happened, okay? I don't know what to say. I'm gonna get fucking sued one of these days.
We enjoy them.
See you later.
We do enjoy them. Nice, nice. Damn, good video, good video. But, Planet Fitness.